Now, forewarned weather with Exact Track 4D.
One more day, just one more day with this heat and humidity, and then we finally will have some relief, though we will be contending with some rain later on today and through a good chunk of your Thursday. But even the cooler conditions that last through the weekend will not come with wet weather the entire weekend. So we're feeling much better by Friday through the weekend as that drier, less humid air mass will be building in. But in the meantime, here we go again. We have temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 80s today and feeling like low 90s when you factor in just that moisture in the air. And we have a very close eye on a system to our west that's inching eastward as the day progresses, and that brings us that rain chance. But in the meantime, it's still the western half of the U.S. dealing with a heat risk today, and much more prominent as you get south of the state line, working your way down into Florida with an extreme heat risk in portions of Florida, and then that major risk going up the eastern seaboard towards New York and Boston. And that does travel as far southwest as portions of Texas. But your forecast planner for today, we rise into the mid to upper 80s, and we'll have increasing clouds as the day goes on. So at least you're not baking in the sun as those temperatures are rising. We have a chance for a spotty kind of isolated downpour around the dinner hour, but I think our better chance for more numerous showers and storms will be after sunset. And we're going to take that into tomorrow, where that rain becomes much more widespread by early Thursday morning. So really the rain arrives late, but we're just not ruling out an evening bubble up. And you see that right here around 6:30. Hard to pinpoint that it would be exactly here with this model data, but you get the picture. Something very isolated that turns a bit more numerous by 10, 11 o'clock, and then boom, widespread by the time we get to about 5 a.m. tomorrow. Heaviest rain will likely be Washtenaw, Wayne County on south. So this likely will impact your morning drive tomorrow. So maybe set that alarm clock a couple minutes earlier, or just plan to not snooze that alarm clock. But we will have rain stretching all the way up towards the thumb region, so the rest of us in southeastern Michigan don't dodge the rain altogether. But this does start to subside a bit, becoming much lighter, more of a sprinkle or two, getting into the mid to late afternoon hours before we dry things out come Thursday evening. So it's a day game at Comerica Park, and we will likely be in the 80s with the drier weather, humid but drier, and we will be in the peak heat of the day throughout game time. More clouds increasing, but at least we dodge the rain. High temperatures, check this out, average 83, and we are falling into the upper 70s on your Thursday and Friday. So it's been some time since we talked about falling below average. I don't think most of us are complaining. It's a nice little break from the oppressive heat and humidity, and then we rebound to more of that seasonal territory heading into the weekend. But if you are heading to Canton, Ohio tomorrow, 8 o'clock kickoff for the Lions taking on the Chargers, well, we also could be dodging some showers and storms in the area. So there's the chance. Come tomorrow evening, it's going to be warm and muggy there with the lingering rain chances, 70s falling into the 60s by game's end. So hopefully that doesn't impact the game. But bringing it back close to home, we'll be in the low 80s with sunshine on your Saturday and Sunday. And then we start to tick back upward, mid 80s in the forecast for early next week.